All right, let's jump straight into this explainer and unpack a seriously bold claim. We're looking at a system today that promises you can land local business clients in just 7 days, literally, even if you have absolutely zero prior marketing experience. Now, I know what you're thinking. It sounds exactly like classic internet hype, right? But today, we are going to completely tear down the AI lead flow system. We're going to see exactly how it works, what it actually costs, and ultimately figure out if it's really worth your time. Now, what's really catching everyone's eye, and the main hook we're investigating today, is this massive launch price drop. We're talking about a complete business system marked down from $95 to just $14.95. That incredibly low barrier to entry is for sure why this framework is getting so much buzz right now. But as we all know, a low price tag doesn't automatically equal high value, which is exactly why we need to look under the hood. So, here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, the $14.95 client system. Then, who is Mehran Zafar? Followed by the 7-day action plan, the bonuses, and true costs. And we'll wrap it all up with the final verdict. Okay, part 1, the $14.95 client system and how it solves beginner friction. Look, the local client marketing model, helping a local plumber or a salon get more visibility, that's nothing new. It's a totally proven model. But at its core, what this specific product does is just bolt modern AI tools right onto that proven model. The goal? To completely compress the time it takes you to get up and running. It basically takes all the heavy lifting out of creating content and writing outreach messages. And let's be honest, those are the exact bottlenecks where most beginners just throw their hands up and quit. And this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. The creator's whole philosophy is super simple. Beginners need structured daily action, not just some bloated library of theory. Honestly, if you've ever bought a course that turned out to be just like 60 hours of unorganized rambling videos, you know exactly what this means. This system is designed to force action over endless, paralyzing learning. Moving right along to part 2. Who is Mehran Zafar? Let's take a second to verify the creator. So, verifying the person behind the system is absolutely crucial. Mehran actually brings real-world European lead generation and ad tech experience to the table. He worked as a business analyst at Quantinite and an intelligence analyst at Eskimi, where he was handling direct client communications and email marketing campaigns. So rather than just being one of those course sellers, he actually has a legitimate, hands-on background in the exact skills he's teaching here. All right, part 3. Let's pop the hood on this 7-day action plan and look at the day-by-day mechanics. This program honestly does not mess around. The first 4 days are focused entirely on setting up your professional foundation and utilizing AI to instantly bypass that terrifying blank page problem. Day 1, you set up a properly optimized Facebook page. Days 2 and 3, you're using their provided AI templates to craft a really compelling service offer and generate posts so you actually look like an established expert from day 1. By day 4, you are launching your page live. No wasting weeks just wondering what to write. Then, the final 3 days pivot straight into active outreach. This is literally where the rubber meets the road. You're leveraging micro-budget Facebook boost campaigns to force your new offer right in front of targeted local business owners in your specific area. Day 6 is all about engaging with the comments and replies, and then day 7 gives you the framework to actually close the deal and get that first payment. It's a super fast, highly active loop. Which brings us to part 4, bonuses and true costs. Time to uncover any hidden fees. So the system comes bundled with 3 bonuses. And what's really vital to point out here is that they're actually designed to remove real friction rather than just pad the perceived value of the offer. You know how sometimes you see courses throw in completely random, useless PDFs just to make their graphic look more impressive? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case here at all. In fact, independent reviewers specifically noted that bonus number 1, those outreach scripts, solves the single biggest hurdle for newcomers, and that's simply not knowing exactly what to say to a local prospect. Having a copy-paste framework for Messenger and email breaks that initial paralysis almost immediately. You also get a cheat sheet for your ad settings, plus 30 ready-to-use social media captions to keep your page active. But, and this is a big reality check, here is the crucial point. This system isn't entirely free to run. While the course itself is under $15, you absolutely have to budget for an ongoing true cost of $5 to $10 a day for Facebook boost ads starting right on day 5. Without that small ad budget, the organic reach of a brand new Facebook page is going to be painfully slow. You have to be prepared to spend a little money to actually make the system work as intended. So, who is this actually for? Well, if you're an experienced marketer, this is going to be way too basic for you. And if you're looking for some passive income scheme where you clip a button and magically go to the beach, yeah, this is not it. This is a hands-on, active outreach model that requires daily hustle and that small ad budget. It is strictly built for beginners who are ready to take really fast action. And that brings us to part 5, the final verdict. Let's do our impartial teardown. Securing a really solid 4.1 out of 5 overall rating from reviewers, the course offers phenomenal structural value for that tiny price point. That step-by-step action plan is a massive pro. But let's look at the cons. The creator is a bit newer to launching products, Facebook ad roles are constantly changing, and crucially, your individual success is going to heavily depend on how saturated your specific local market is. Actually, scratch that. It's pretty obvious. It'll definitely be easier to stand out in a small town than in a highly competitive major city. Ultimately, this is a remarkably low-risk starting point for anyone looking to launch a freelance service business. Think about it. For less than the cost of a couple of coffees, you're getting a blueprint that tells you exactly what to do and exactly what to say. Which leaves us with one final provocative question. Knowing the true costs and the real effort required, are you ready to step up and take the 7-day challenge?